Okay, welcome to Computer and Network Security for one of your projects this semester. This is what you will be doing. There are three parts to this. The first part, using whatever web server you want, install a self-signed SSL certificate. You should then be able to hit the web server over port 443, which is using HTTPS. That's the default port for HTTPS through browsers. After you install your certificate, you should be able to just open up a browser, go to https://localhost if you're on your local computer, and you should be able to access the default page, whatever the default page index or default or whatever it may be called. In your browser, you may have a security box that pops up when you do this. When you hit the site, since the certificate cannot be validated by a certifying authority. If it's a self-signed certificate, it's not going to be validated by a CA. And in which case, that means that it's going to have a box that pops up that says, hey, there's a certificate, however, we can't verify where it came from. For that part, you will need to perform all of those steps, and then you'll need to document them. You need to document step by step what you did. So if you're going to be using like a web service such as Apache, you need to document step by step what you've done, including taking screenshots at each step. That's what I'm going to be looking for on part one. Screenshots and detailed step-by-step instructions for how you go about installing a self-signed SSL certificate on that web server. Part two. You then are going to run a packet sniffer. There are many different packet sniffing applications that exist. Many of them are free even. One of the more popular ones is called Wireshark, but there are a number of packet sniffing applications. Choose whichever one you like, and you will run that packet sniffer, and then I want you to access your web server over HTTP and then also over HTTPS. And I want you to explain what the difference is. What can you see, what can you not see when you're accessing it over one or the other. And then explain what the difference is between layers 2, 3, 4, and 7 when you access a website over HTTPS compared to when you access one over HTTP. So this one is going to be showing me some screenshots of the packet sniffer and then just analyzing what's there and then explaining what the differences are using HTTP and HTTPS over layers 2, 3, 4, and 7. An estimate for how long this should be, I'm thinking that the analysis is probably going to be somewhere around 2 pages for part 2. Although that's just a guideline, so it might be longer or shorter depending on how you do it. Part 3 now is you are going to install an S/MIME certificate on any email client you want. So if you already use Microsoft Outlook or Thunderbird, then you can go ahead and try to install an S/MIME certificate on one of those. Or another one. If you don't have an email client that you use, then you can download one for free and use it there. Send emails with and without S/MIME to other email addresses that you have. So send them to other addresses that you have, like Yahoo addresses or Gmail addresses or something. Use the packet sniffer again and explain what the differences are between messages that are sent using S/MIME and the ones that are not. And then, are other email clients, such as your web-based email clients, able to read S/MIME messages? So if you are using Thunderbird, let's say, on your computer, and you send an email to a Yahoo address, are you able to go into Yahoo through their URL and read a message that was encrypted using S/MIME? So again, you need to document all of the steps that you're doing, and then you need to answer these questions, write them up. For part 3, again, I'm expecting that it's probably going to be somewhere around 2 pages, just a guess though. Might be shorter or longer. Obviously, documenting the steps with screenshots may turn out to be a substantial number of pages, since you're going to have a lot of steps with screenshots at each one of them. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Good luck.